Don't move, sit right there. Do not move. If you move again, you will go to jail. Now sit down. Now, I'm done playing games with you. Sit down! You have your ID on you? Alright, I try to be nice, I try to be cool with you. You don't want to listen. Just walking around doing what you want. That's not how it works. Let me see your ID. Do you have it on you or not? No, you're going to sit there. If you get up, you're going to jail. Get up.
You're gonna let him go home.
Huh?
You're gonna let him walk home. You're gonna let him walk home. Freaking crazy.
I don't like the sound of this.
Thanks, dog.
And that's why alcohol is a bad thing. Especially when you have a
Listen,
little
guys, you know, I'm glad y'all let him walk home, but we've got to do something about this. He's been on a bender for the last 4 nights in a row, and I'm talking outside naked, rolling around. And
Did you call about him being outside naked?
We called so many times. You guys took him to the hospital just a couple of weeks ago. During the day, he was naked, laying in his driveway,
tractor around.
riding his tractor around.
Kids are getting off school.
Yeah.
Every time we call, I mean, I know you guys got a rough job to do, but you take him to the hospital and he's home in 12 hours.
That's the hospital's gig. That's not us.
We
though.
have
I mean, if there's no criminal charges, all we can do is Baker Act them, and they release them. They can only hold them up to 72 hours.
But
Right.
don't they
9
get a
times out of
report?
10, they push them out as quickly as they can.
I mean,
All right.
I mean, we do what we can. If he's been warned. Now that he's got his warning, if he comes back out screaming and hollering and carry on,
Right.
and you guys hear it and it disturbs you, if you're willing to fill out a statement, we can charge him with breach of peace.
Right.
But you guys will have to fill out the statement and sign the charges because he.
home
Well, we
alone
called
all
this
day.
time because he was in the middle of the road. I thought
all kinds
I didn't know
of
it was a
noise
cop coming
and
down. I was
acts
worried
like
someone
every
car
day.
was going to come by and just run him over.
Yeah.
So.
But in order to
I
do
want him-
like a breach of peace or something like that, or a noise disturbance call where we file charges, whoever's calling and complaining has to fill out the witness statement and sign the charging document.
And
Otherwise,
he'll,
we
and he
can't
will
do it.
know.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
it's a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? We can't file the charges because we can't be disturbed by someone out in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Someone in the neighborhood has to be upset enough to call and say, "Yeah, I'll sign the papers. I just want this dude to shut the hell up."
Gotcha.
And it's stupid because then it causes repercussions, problems,
He's
and
been our
things
neighbor
like
for
that.
16 years,
Hopefully, if this goes in, and just
you know.
passes out or stays inside his house.
All right.
But
Hopefully.
unfortunately, there's nothing
I
wrong with getting
really
drunk
wish
inside
his
your house
family
either.
He was drinking
involved.
Miracle Grow yesterday,
That's awesome.
It's spritzing with Windex all over. It's
and he throws crap out of his house and then takes it
We've
back.
Yeah, I
got-
was wondering what the couch and shit and everything is in the front yard.
it's
I thought someone kicked him out, but apparently he's the only one.
Has
that
he
lives
always lived by
he owns
himself?
that.
Yeah. I mean, he had some renters move in with him
And
for a
his
while,
sister.
a few
Yeah,
years
that didn't
ago.
work out too well, I would imagine.
He beat up his sister.
He
We
broke
called the
his-
police on him for that when he was beating her up in the front yard.
broke the tenant's coffee table after he got naked one time, and that's when that stopped.
Does he work?
We're
He
still
had a
trying to
waste
figure that
management
out.
shirt I picked up out
He
of
used
the
to be a
driveway.
garbage man.
Then he was a truck
And he would
driver.
pull his garbage truck up here and unload stuff into the house. And then
He was a truck
he
driver.
lost that job because I guess he got a DUI for smashing into the neighbor's mailbox in
Yeah,
the
down
end
the
here.
road.
Down the street.
And then driving up into his garage door, passing out with her mailbox under his truck.
Supposedly, the most recent job was as a waiter, but I can't imagine anybody
I
eating
don't
food.
think I don't think him as a waiter because actually he sounds like the way he sounded to you all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
But he has money to buy beer. I don't know. We haven't seen him go to work in 2 weeks, so I don't know.
I think he's got to trust. Honestly.
He started doing it once the old lady here died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it all started.
Well,
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
like the kind of like call
Peacekeeper.
about anything, any noise that happened.
And
My
so
TV
he
got
would
too loud.
behave.
She'd call the police.
Nice.
So once she died,
he went off the deep end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's kind of like, you know,
Everybody around here is just so used to it, they don't
the
even
last
bother.
time we called the cops when he was riding on his tractor, and we were trying to get him in. I mean, I won't approach him, and he, of
took a
course,
swing
no
at me
man
one
wants. Yeah, no man wants to wrestle a naked man in his front yard, you know. So,
you guys get paid for that.
so I'm like, the kids are coming out of school, you know, they're gonna be walking home. This is the last thing he needs, but I didn't want kids.
No, of course not.
So,
Well, we appreciate you coming out.
You're welcome. If he comes out again tonight, call us back and we'll try to.
If
If
he's
nothing else,
naked,
we
you
can
guys
Myers
can,
act
you
him.
guys can
Well, we'll get him for
indecent
was
exposure.
it voyeurism or indecent, something like that. We can do. Yeah, if he
And
comes
they'll
out
send
naked,
you guys
call us
back out.
Well, let me ask you a question. If he's standing in the doorway but inside the house naked,
If you can see him and you can fully make out the fact that he's got no clothes on, that's enough to
Yeah.
charge him.
what if we have video of him doing that, like yesterday? No, that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Timestamp too.
Yeah, because
We just decided maybe we should start documenting.
there's a big gray
in
area
case
with videotaping someone's
he
residence
needs- I mean,
as opposed to videotaping like your front yard. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So if you're like focused in on the front of his house, it's not admissible. If you're videotaping your entire front
That's
yard
not against the law,
for
though, right?
security purposes, no, it's not against the law.
Okay.
But as for evidence purposes, they won't accept it. And
Gotcha.
if you're videotaping your yard,
Even
and you
for
can
some-
clearly see your yard for security purposes, and you happen to see Al naked though right out in
Gotcha.
front of his house, then that's the different story.
Gotcha.
It's a gray. There's so many gray areas. They keep our hands just get tighter and tighter every time, and there's
Gotcha.
nothing we can.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, well,